Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Road to the Philippines. Danny here. Uh, First of all, I want to thank all my new subscribers since the last time I posted a video. uh, Last time I posted, I think I had like 37 subscribers, and my goal for the end of this month was to have at least 50 subscribers. And as of right now, I have 41 new subscribers. I currently have 78 subscribers. I want to thank you for all who are subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to give a big shout out to Irene. Baby, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for helping me. You know, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that, you know, people don't know about. And let me tell you, it's not easy. It's absolutely not easy to get new subscribers. I mean, we've had to develop, you know, techniques of our own, you know, to try to get new subscribers. Because, you know, as of right now, I can't depend on YouTube to, you know, use their, what do they call it, algorithm or whatever to get my channel out there and noticed. So, you know, Irene and I, we've teamed up, and we found our own way of getting new subscribers. I'm not going to reveal our secrets, but it's been working. So yeah, thank you, Irene. Appreciate it. And I hope you will help continue helping me get more subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. The more the merrier. The more subscriptions I get, the more likes I get on my videos. You know, as I've mentioned before, YouTube will, you know, send out my videos to other subscribers to try and get them to subscribe for me. I thought about making a new goal for this month, maybe increasing it to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. You know, I don't know. Maybe I can make it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see, what else I want to say. Oh, I want to say congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are on their way to the Super Bowl 55. Yes. Congratulations to the Chiefs. They just won their back-to-back AFC championship. And where's Bernie Sanders when you need him? You know what I mean? Bernie, you like my mittens? For those of you who don't know what the hell I just did, there's been these funny memes going around about Bernie Sanders wearing his mittens, and he's been photoshopped in many different photos, and yeah, you just got to go and see him. It's pretty damn funny. But yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're on their way to Tampa Bay to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Shady Brady, yeah, Shady Brady. For those of you who don't know Shady Brady, yeah, just look up that guy. He's you know, there's been some controversy around that guy in other Super Bowls. Deflategate, that's another one you might want to Google. But you know, whatever. Shady Brady, you know, you're not gonna have a chance against Mahomes and company, buddy. It's a whole different football team than what the Kansas City Chiefs used to be. So, you know, be prepared. Again, that's Super Bowl 55. You know, as a lot of you know, Kansas City won the Super Bowl last year, Super Bowl 54. And you might as well get used to seeing the Chiefs in the playoffs and in the possibly going to the Super Bowl many times, because this is a whole different football team than what I grew up with as a kid. But anyways, some of the stuff I want to talk about. travel requirements. There's been a lot of new things I think that are going to be happening, involving international travel and trying to get over anywhere, not just the Philippines, but anywhere in the world. There's been a lot of talks about stuff like health passport, or some people call it, some websites that I've gone to call it COVID-19 immunity passport or vaccination passport. I think that's what, I think that's what it's going to boil down to. It's, before anybody can travel internationally, you're going to have to get the COVID-19 vaccine in order to go anywhere. I mean, it's a bunch of BS, in my opinion. And, but yeah, it's it is what it is, I don't have a choice about it. For those of you who are in the same boat that I'm in, maybe you're stuck in Canada, maybe you're stuck over in Australia, the UK, wherever, and you're trying to get to the Philippines just like me. Well, unfortunately, we got to jump through all these hoops, in order to achieve what we want to achieve. I know there's some of you who are friends with me on Facebook now. I got a lot of new Facebook friends, and there's some of you who haven't seen your girlfriend or maybe even your spouse since 2019. It sucks. But like I said, we're gonna have to go through, we're gonna jump through all these different hoops. There'll be lots of different regulations. There's a association called International Air Transport Association. Those guys are going to be making the rules on future travel. Whether you like it or not. Either you follow their guidelines or you don't travel. I was not a big fan of getting the COVID-19 vaccine, but last week I finally broke down and I got it. I got the first shot. I got the shot from Pfizer, which is a half a dose the first time, and then the second dose is in 3 weeks from the first one, and that one will be a full dose. As far as side effects, the first day, it kind of felt like my chest was kind of heavy. Felt like my heart was just kind of beating really strong, like the contractions were stronger than normal. I don't think it was all in my head. And one of the other things that I noticed was my heart rate was skipping a beat. It would, it'd be beating, and then it would stop, and then it would start back up again, and then it would stop, and then start back up again. I didn't mention that to you, Irene, because I didn't want you to get upset, baby. Because I know you're really worried about me getting this vaccine, but I didn't want you to worry. I wanted to wait till it cleared up first. It took 2 or 3 days before my heart rate, my heart would start beating, normal again. But it's not. That's not nothing new to me, because it's done it before. Normally it would do it when I was on the treadmill. Usually when my heart rate would get, up in the 160s, 170s. Many years ago, 20 plus years ago, my heart rate, I get my heart rate in the 180s. And, that was really freaky. Your heart, you're on a treadmill, your heart rate's 180, and all of a sudden that son of a bitch stops. That's kind of freaky. That's like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? That was back when, I don't know if you guys remember the old weight loss supplements, Zenadrin. There was one called Hydroxycut. Those were two popular ones that I took back in the early 2000s, like 98, 99. Metabolife, maybe some of you are familiar with Metabolife. I remember Walmart really pushed that one a lot, but it had sorry, it had an ingredient called ephedrine in it. And since then, ephedrine's been banned. So they can't put those in. Sorry. They can't put those in supplements anymore. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of freaky when I started doing that after I got that vaccine. And I know it's because, stress. Whenever I get stressed, they'll do that sometimes. I mean, eventually, I'm going to have to, make an appointment with the cardiologist and be like, hey, this is what's happening. This is what happens when I'm on a treadmill or whatever. And, they may eventually, want to do a stress test or something, to find out what's going on. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do to fix it. I mean, like I said, I first noticed it back in 2000 or 1999 is the first time it happened. But, it is what it is. And, I'll go to the doctor and have him check it out eventually. But on it, I think February 11th is when the next is the next shot that I get. I think it's February 11th. I think, which will be 3 weeks from the first one, and that's gonna be a full dose. So, because I had the coronavirus before, maybe that's why my heart was doing that weird shit. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out come here in a couple weeks. But yeah, with the whole, again, back to the travel requirements, you're gonna have to have a negative COVID-19, what they call PCR test. Within that you're gonna have the COVID-19 test 72 hours prior to boarding your flight. There's a YouTuber that I frequently watch. His name is Rike. Life Beyond the Sea is the name of his channel, and that's who I tune into, all the time to find out updates about, the Philippines opening up and to see what's going on. Well, he recently posted one, a few days ago about, Philippines, allowing spouses of Filipinos or Filipinas, or if you had a child in the Philippines. There was a process on what you guys would have to go through in order to get into the Philippines currently. As of right now, they're still not issuing tourist visas. So as far as, me and a lot of you other guys that are trying to get in there, they're still not allowing that. But at least with, at least with what they're doing right now, they said it's kind of an amendment, that's what they're calling it, to the current policy or restrictions or regulations as far as getting into the Philippines right now. What you have to do is once you arrive, you have to get a COVID test, right? On arrival in Manila or Cebu, wherever you're arriving at. And then they say and then you'll be quarantined, right? In Manila, and within 5 days, you have to get a second test, right? So you'll get tested on arrival, and then you'll get a second test within 5 days, and you'll be quarantined during that whole 5 days. Now, after you find out that you're negative, you have to be negative results during that time, right? As soon as you get the results, then they'll allow you to travel to your final destination, and you're going to have to quarantine for the remainder of the 14-day quarantine. So just because you tested negative twice doesn't mean that you're free to go and roam about, in the Philippines. No, that means you're going to be quarantined for an additional 9 days. So a total of 14 days total. But again, that's just, you have to have a spouse over there. That's not going to work for just average Joe like myself. Hopefully this is a good sign though. I'm hoping that, eventually, they'll start, loosening the restrictions more, You know, hopefully they'll go back to promoting the bubble tourism. I don't know if you remember me mentioning that before. You know, a lot of times, I know they started this in Thailand first. They started I think they started in Pattaya, Thailand, where they started bubble tourism. And that's where they allow people to fly into certain areas, and you're confined to that certain area. The tourists cannot go outside that bubble, you know, and you can't, I don't know if they're allowed people into that bubble, or, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know all the details on that, mainly because it's not something that I'm interested in. You know, if I fly over to the Philippines, you know, and go along with this whole bubble tourism, you know, I'm not going to go over there unless Irene can be with me the whole time I'm there. I'm not going to go over there just, you know, to check out, you know, Palawan or Bohol, or, you know, one of those popular tourist destinations, and I can't go anywhere and she can't come and see me. No, I'm not going to do that. You know, but I don't know. You know, I just like you, I got to wait and see what happens. You know, like I said, I know there's other people that are, you know, they're in the same position that I am. They're waiting to get in there. They haven't seen their girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. They haven't seen him in the longest time. You know, but I just keep hoping and praying that I'll be able to see you, Irene. You know, just hang in there, baby. I know you miss me and I miss you. You know, eventually I'll get over there, okay? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much all I had. You know, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Last week I posted a video. That was the first video that I had posted or had filmed in the Philippines. I mean, when I filmed that was, you know, long before I even thought about having a channel. So, you know, I apologize because I was giggling like a little schoolgirl, you know, acting all giddy and shit, you know. I apologize, you know. I tend to laugh a lot when I'm nervous, or if I don't know what to say. I'm like, you know, I kind of fill in the, you know, awkward, quiet moments with laughter, you know. But I hope you enjoyed it. I have lots of other videos that I'm gonna start putting on my channel too. So yeah, that video, it was taken, that was the first video, the first time I written in and rode in one of those tricycles, which that was super cool. Irene and I, we had just ate at a restaurant. It was like a buffet style. Food was amazing. For you, anybody that goes to the Philippines and you're a foodie, man, I'm a foodie. I love food. As you could tell, I love to eat. You just look at my body and tell me how you can tell that. Yeah, I mean, best way, in my opinion, to check out food in the Philippines is go to a buffet. You know, you can't go wrong with a buffet. If there's something on there you don't like, then you can pick something else, right? But but yeah, that first video was taken when we had just left there and we were heading back to the hotel that we stayed at for several days the first night I was there. And I'm thinking of the hotel, that's going to be my next video that I post. So stay tuned for more videos like that. If you like those kind of videos, comment in the section below. As before, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them, hit the bell icon for future updates. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And once again, I thank you for joining me on my road to the Philippines.